Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Trading Made Easy right here on YouTube. I'm certainly glad that you found yourself here. Well, we are here. We are here. What you're looking at is the upgrade enhanced trading system called Simplicity. And this is certainly version 2 of the Triple Arrow system. This is it, guys. And I can tell you that this is truly, truly a game changer. So I wanted to just introduce it. This is my first video with the system since I actually got my license and all that good stuff. And so I was just so excited to share just some things with you. What I've done in addition to this system is mind blowing as well. And but I just want to share what it is and the view of it, and those that are obviously in the community somehow you already know, but for those that are new, haven't known anything about the Triple Arrow system, listen, this is a great, great time for you. I want to just start off by talking about how different things are in this world of trading today than it was 3 years ago when I came on board. And I would imagine it was different then based on 5 years prior to that. So it's constantly evolving. But why you're in a great place right now is because we have the advantage of technology and the innovation and the advancement of technology. Technology is ruling the world, and it's making things very, very easy in this realm, right? It's making things very, very easy as it relates to trading, where a lot of the heavy lifting is done for you. Now, this world here, this industry here, is not for the faint at heart. It's not for the faint at heart. You have to be totally willing to lose your shirt. And I mean, you really have to be willing to lose even now. But with the technology that we leverage, your losses will be far, far less than what it would have been had you not had a system like this. And so that's why I'm so excited. It's an actual movement. I will be sharing constantly because this, my friend, is a time where the everyday average person, listen, when I say everyday average person, I'm talking about that person who only have enough qualification to work at a maybe a retail store or maybe McDonald's. And I listen, I'm not knocking any of that. An honest living is an honest living, but you may be, not as qualified as others to do some of the high level positions, or you may be in a high level position, but you have absolutely no time freedom. You're totally stressed out, right? And you still have more month at the end of your money. So it's just a matter of making life easier, making life better for you by giving you an advantage to be able to go into the largest financial market in the world and pull money out. That's the advantage that you have with the foreign exchange industry. But truth be told, learning the skill is an uphill battle. It's challenging. And most people, my friend, most people will not withstand through the learning process. Most people will not stand through the learning process. And so a lot of individuals are just kind of edged out for various reasons from taking advantage of this process, taking advantage of the foreign exchange market. But with the system in particular, now you, my friend, the everyday average person, if you're somebody that's sitting there wondering how you're going to, generate, you need an extra $500 coming in that household in order to just maintain. And you're trying to figure out how you're going to do that. You're trying to figure out what kind of time you have to maybe go out and get another job and what you're sacrificing if you do that. That's more time away from the family, right? That's more time away from the family. That's hard labor on your physical body, honestly, right? Even if you're not doing any real physical work, but mentally it's hard labor, and emotionally it's hard labor. And so you're not too enthused about going back out to do that, but you might find yourself in a position where, hey, I got to do it. I have to do it. What I'm saying to you is you can actually now use a system like this. Well, not like this. This is the system because it can't be duplicated. Not this is system. It cannot be duplicated, right? It's patented. It's you just can't duplicate it. So I don't know what makeshift system that may come out down the road, because there's always people that will take what has already been created and try to duplicate it, try to make it look the same way and pass it off as the same. What I'm telling you right now, that this system cannot be duplicated. Okay, it is completely patented. Right? So anything outside of this system here, called simplicity, right, it is not the same, my friend. It's not the same. So I just want to make sure I put that out there. But you can now trade with little to no knowledge of the industry, first and foremost, right? Little to no knowledge of the industry. You just learn how to use this system, which is simplistic, right? Very simplistic. And you can pull money out of the market. You can generate that extra $500 a month. You can generate more than that. You can generate $50. Whatever it is, you now have the tool available to generate that. So I'm excited about it. It's an actual movement that I'm moving forward with, to let as many individuals as I possibly can know that this is your solution. This is your solution, and you're not going to be left alone. And let me tell you what you will be involved in. You'll be a part of a global community, of Triple Arrow users, right? That's us. That's us. This is version 2, called Simplicity. But you'll be a part of that community where you'll have live training available to you throughout the week, and of course recorded if you miss it, and any other training and tutorials and information as it relates to enhancing your ability to increase your profits. That comes with the deal. And within that, that's the Super Easy Forex community, which I am a part of. Now, I have my own community within the community, and it's called Trading Made Easy. Now, what I do is I break it down. I simplify it even the more, so that we can get tighter entries, so that we can minimize drawdown, right? So I have my own special way of trading, and that resonates with with people, because I have people in my special Telegram, in my Trading Made Easy family, and we have similar trading styles, and so we collaborate together, we trade together, we learn together, we profit together, and it's a great environment. And so you will be a part of the Trading Made Easy family, and you'll have that family and all that comes with that, in addition to the overall community. Now, in order to be associated and linked up with Trading Made Easy, then you want to make sure that you access the link that I am going to put into the description, so that first you have to have the system. We do nothing without the system. Nothing without the system. Okay? So you got to have the system. I'll leave that there so that you can purchase your system. It's a one-time fee. This is not associated with any like network marketing, any recruiting, or anything like that. It's everybody got to buy the system if you want it, right? There's no monthly fees involved, and frankly, to be perfectly honest, it's a steal. It's an absolute steal for the value that you're getting in this system, and you'll have it for a lifetime. I tell you, listen, I can't say I've been around forever. I've been in the game for about 3 years, maybe a little over 3 years now, and I've seen many trading styles, many trading methodologies. I've seen them, right? I've seen them, and I've learned quite a few of them, right? And now I look back and I'm like, why? And I'm connected to, I'm connected in the industry, other traders and such. And it's like, hey, and these are traders, and they're very successful. They're very successful traders. But my gosh, if they're not doing it the hard way. I look at it, I'm like, why are you doing all of that? Why are you drawing all of these, channels and these lines and these graphs and identifying all these patterns? And no. Now, I'm not saying those things don't work, but it is definitely the hard way around the block. There's an easier way, a more direct way where you can get consistent pips without the stress, without, stressing over the charts and learning all of these different nuances. There's an easier way, right? And so now, honestly, I chuckle now. I chuckle because I'm like, wow, I was in that though. And I felt that I needed to know all of those things in order to be able to profit in the market. And the truth of the matter is, you do not. You do not. And so take advantage of that, right? Take advantage of that. Also connect. I'll leave that in the link as well for my calendar so that we can have one-on-one. Sometimes you just want that specialized attention and training, one-on-one. Peel the onion back, and I'll, basically share my training plan and how I maximize, the system and all that great stuff with you. And of course, you can go into our private Telegram group where more action takes place. As a matter of fact, I do want to share. Let me see if I can do that here. Before we move on. I want to see. Okay, so my Facebook page. Okay, this is the Trader Made Easy Facebook group, right? And you'll be a part of that as well, just to show you some of the things that is happening. This is not the Telegram, just the Facebook, and this is just some of the things I choose to share. And so, as you can see, blue skies. We love blue skies. 50 pips. Now, this is not me. This is my Grand Fam. And so I select some, things out of the Grand Fam and share on the Facebook page. 325 pips. And this was on Juror 30. Awesome. This is a great pair, smooth sailing pair. If you like US 30 or you want the type of pips that you can get from US 30, Germ 30, Germany 30. That's what you want to trade, utilizing the system. Amazing, 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 right? And so you want to do that. And then right here, one of my Grand Fam members, she said that I should have dropped more positions. I'm loving this new system, all that great stuff. 1 hour profit that was done in 1 hour. Blue skies, of course. Thanks, Janice, for masterful teaching. Just things like that. Forex money breaks from our car. This one was a little older. I think this 91 pips with that one. Just different results that I like to share. I applied what you taught me and I profited. Thank you. Just different things like that, guys, that we are doing inside of the Telegram. Perfectly honest, right? Inside of the Telegram. And that was actually what I just showed you was with the triple arrow system, which is still very effective, very powerful. But unfortunately, no one can get that system anymore. So that time has passed. Those that do have it do have the best of both worlds. Awesome, awesome for you. But moving forward, you will have the advanced or enhanced, I should say, system called Simplicity. And basically, this system makes it even easier, right? So, that's a great thing. And so this is what it is. Just going to give you, this is the bare bones, right? Bare bones. Now, I do have some bells and whistles, some sauce that I put on for tighter entry and basically utilizing my trading plan to really, really get some pips, right? So again, that will be shared during a one-on-one session so that I can show you that and help customize a trading environment for you, because everyone needs to have their specific trading environment that is going to work for you, and you work within that realm. Within that realm. I'm a big proponent of not being willy-nilly all over the place. You need a system, which you have. You have a trading system. You need a plan, which you have. Trading Made Easy will provide a plan for you. You need to be able to identify what you're going to trade, when you're going to trade, what time frames you're going to trade. And so there's some different things that I can share with you to help narrow that scope down and put you in a position where you are stress free and you're winning, right? That's the name of the game. You don't have to be stressed out to a point where you would rather, work on a construction site lifting bricks than to learn how to trade, because that was the equivalent. That was the difficulty equivalent, some time ago. But we're no longer living in that time, ladies and gentlemen. So don't let, what you don't understand, what looks foreign to you, don't let that sway you, because this is a pivotal point, a turning point moment in your life. This would be that opportunity that would have been able to open up doors for you, but because it looked foreign to you, because you had a misconception, you turned away from it. I don't want you to do that. At least look. At least look. And this is what I'm providing you, and I'm going to be providing more. So this is completely customizable, right? So what I have on here is basically what I have on here. And so, you can customize it for the buy and sell. You have your arrows here. You got your little triples here. And then, of course, you have a trend meter, more or less, here. And I added these two elements, my symbol change and my MACD, because I like my MACD. And it just serves as an additional confirmation. And so, you can see when a sale comes in, and it has an alert. And it has an alert built in. And again, go through all of that with you and break all of that down and help you get it set up to where that works for you, adding some of the sauce that I add on here. But basically, when you get your triples, you don't trade every one, okay? But this is where my sauce come into play, because if you see the triple, it says sell, you're like, okay, I'm selling, and you could be totally wrong, right? And so I put my sauce, and that's what I, share in the coaching session on it, so that you'll know, okay, I got my triples, but is it still good for me to sell, right? And those indications that I provide and share with you puts you in a position to identify that. And when you're able to identify that, you're able to avoid unnecessary drawdown, because that is no fun, my friend. That is no fun. You're definitely on the opposite side of price, which is not where you want to be. And you're at risk of getting stopped out or blowing your account. We don't listen. I blew enough accounts. I got stopped out enough for all of y'all. You don't need to go through that. And I'm going to do everything that I know how to do to help avoid you from going through that, right? You just have to be a student. You have to follow the rules like anything else. So this is one that my trading plan would have certainly avoided this, right? Would have avoided this, okay? But the system in and of itself tells you too, because right here you have your selling indication. Now you're looking down at your trend meter, and we're matching colors. How simple is that, right? We're matching colors. And if we are selling, that means price is going down, right? And it's represented by the red. The green is represented by the bulls or the buys. If price is going up. Well, since we're selling, we want price to go down. We need red and we need red on both of our bars. Because we don't have that, that in itself should tell you don't take the trade. Don't take the trade. And like I said, I have some other bells and whistles that I'll put on here. But how cool is that, right? How cool is that? Also, you'll learn how to re-enter. So you didn't get in here. So the question may be, well, when do I get in? These are the things that we'll talk about. This is when I say peel that onion. This is what we'll do to peel that onion. So you'll know precisely when you need to be getting in. Now, I love this trend wave right here, which is a part of the system as well. I love this trend wave because when price is below this trend wave, we're in a selling position, right? Dominantly. That doesn't mean that you won't have bullish pressure, buying and selling going on, but overall, we're in a sell, territory. Same when price is above, we're in buyer's territory. So that's how that works. Phenomenal system. I mean, like really, that is That's about 80%, 85% of the system right there. That's about 80, 85% of the system right there, right? And obviously for the sale, yeah, it pulled back, but guess what? It did trickle back down. It did trickle back down. And then we got a buy signal at that point. Now I'm going to talk to you and share with you when you are part of the Trading Made Easy family, how we trade with the trend, how to identify the trend, right? How to identify the trend. That's very, very important. Again, all of that will be shared with you. When you become part of the Trading Made Easy family. But you have to have this system, right? That's all we do is we work with this system. So you have to purchase the system. And again, I'll leave my link so that you can grab a hold of that, purchase your system, and then we'll get you, taken care of from there. So we have a buy indication right here. We got the triples, right? You can, like I said, it's completely customizable. And let's just see what it says on our trend meter down here. We have green, green, right? Green, green. I'll just put my vertical right on the buy and take it down, look down, and you see it's green on the top and green on the bottom. That is an indication to get in. Now, there are some additional confirmations that I make, and based on how I trade the system, we would have even gotten a more tighter entry. So again, you'll get all of that, right? Just get connected, purchase your system and then get connected. But you can see just on this alone, green, green, and what did price do? It went up. It went up over 100 pips before it pulled back, and then it just rallied. So had you gotten in just based on that alone, now I do have more confirmations, right? But just based on that alone, if you would have gotten in and you would have taken it, say, up to this point, that's over 200 pips. That's over 200 pips. I'll show you how to use your higher time frame as well, though I don't typically do that. I don't do it in the way that most do it, put it like that. Again, I'll be sharing with you how I trade and how I'm able to profit consistently. That's the deal. That's the deal, right? All right, so that's what I wanted to share with you. Super excited about this new system. It's smooth. It's not busy, right? It's simple. We're just matching the colors. How easy is that? How easy is that? We matching the colors. If the colors don't match, that should give us what? A red flag. Don't move. Don't move forward, right? Don't move forward. But then after that, you need to know, well, when am I going to get in? What am I looking for? And that's where I come in and help peel that onion back for you. So just wanted to share that with you. I cannot wait to see you on the next video. Y'all have a great evening. Bye-bye.